Hi, I'm State Representative Paul Baumbach, and I'd like to share with you the opening and closing statements that I used yesterday to address the members of the Delaware House Health Committee in its consideration of the release of House Bill 140, the Heather Block-Ron Silverio End-of-Life Options Bill. It's a matter of standing. It's a matter of understanding. There are laws in other states that I don't like. Yet I don't have a legal standing to contest those laws, as I'm not affected by them, since I live here in Delaware. You have hundreds of emails in the past 2 days from those who support HB 140 and those who oppose it. Ask yourself which of those emails are from people who have standing in this issue, who are affected by it. I'm quite afraid of skydiving. I have a very real fear of jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Is that enough reason? Is that enough justification to introduce a law to prohibit it here in Delaware? My fear is real, but the facts remain that it is safe and that people in Delaware have the option to skydive. We named this bill after Heather Block from Sussex County and Ron Silverio from Kent. They had standing when they came to Legislative Hall several years ago to ask us to pass the End-of-Life Options Act. They were both mentally capable adults with a terminal diagnosis. They asked for this option at the end of their lives, and in our failure to act, we, the government, stood between them and their physicians in literally the most painful days of their lives, the end of their lives. We failed them. You'll hear from many today, loved ones of other people we have failed. It will be hard to hear, as the pain of their dying loved ones and their own pain is hard to hear. But hear it we must, for you must hear from those who have standing on this issue. We must hear from mentally capable adults with a terminal diagnosis. We must hear from our next Heather Block and Ron Silverio, perhaps from your very own district. Hopefully, we will not have to include their names in future legislation. Hopefully, we will hear these people today, these people with standing, and we will not fail them. We will hear from others, those with fears, such as I have about skydiving. When you hear their testimony, please ask yourself first, is their fear real? I can almost guarantee you that it is. But then ask yourself, are there facts to back up their fear? I can almost guarantee you that there are not. Finally, ask yourself, do they have standing? What is the impact on them of another person, not them, choosing to utilize this end-of-life option once we pass this bill in that person's final days? It is a matter of standing. It is a matter of understanding. I would like to thank the public for sharing their views and for my fellow committee members for considering this bill, which seeks to provide one additional option to those in the twilight of their lives. On 9/11, 100 or more people chose to jump or fall to their deaths rather than to burn to death in the Twin Towers. Please remember that it is not a matter of life or death. It is a matter of death or death. And it is a matter of standing. Thank you.